God of refuge and faithful protection, today I come before you aware of my vulnerability and in need of your shelter. You are the one who sees me completely, who knows the pressures that surround me and the fears that rise within my heart. I praise you because you are not distant in moments of struggle, but near, attentive, and deeply involved in my life. When my strength feels limited and my confidence shaken, you remain steady and strong. In your presence I seek refuge, trusting that you are my protector and my peace. Lord, you know how many concerns press upon me at this moment. There are challenges that feel relentless, voices that discourage me, and situations that seem beyond my control. At times, it feels as though problems rise from every direction, leaving me uncertain and overwhelmed. I confess that in these moments, fear can grow quickly and hope can feel fragile. Today, I bring this weight before you honestly, asking you to replace fear with trust and anxiety with calm confidence in your care. There are moments, God, when I hear voices that tell me I am alone, unsupported, or beyond help. They whisper doubt and suggest that I must face everything by myself. In those moments, remind me of the truth that you are always with me. Teach me not to measure my safety by visible circumstances, but by your faithful presence. Help me remember that your protection does not depend on numbers, strength, or human approval, but on your enduring love. Lord, I ask you to be my shield when I feel exposed and vulnerable. You see how easily criticism, misunderstanding, or opposition can wound my spirit. When words or actions of others weigh heavily on me, help me take refuge in you, rather than reacting with fear or anger. Cover my heart with your peace and guard my thoughts from despair. Let me rest in the assurance that you defend me in ways I cannot always see. I ask you, God, to lift my head when discouragement presses me down. There are times when disappointment and exhaustion make it hard to move forward with confidence. In those moments, remind me that my dignity and worth come from you alone. Help me stand upright in hope, not because circumstances have changed, but because you remain faithful. Restore my confidence gently, helping me remember that I am held by your love. Lord, I bring before you my nights of restlessness. You know how worry can follow me into the quiet hours, when thoughts become louder and fears more persistent. I ask you to grant me the grace of peaceful rest. Help me release my concerns into your hands at the end of each day. Teach me to trust that you continue working even while I sleep. Let rest become an act of faith rather than escape. I ask you, God, to help me wake each day with renewed trust. Even when challenges remain unresolved, let my heart awaken with confidence in you. Remind me that each day is sustained by your mercy and that I do not face it alone. Give me courage to rise again, strengthened by the knowledge that you uphold me through every trial. Lord, you know the fears that surface unexpectedly during the day. At times, anxiety appears without warning, triggered by words, memories, or uncertainties. In those moments, draw my attention back to you. Teach me to pause, breathe, and remember that you are my refuge. Let your presence calm my heart and restore balance when emotions feel overwhelming. I place before you, God, the people and situations that feel threatening to my peace. You know where there is conflict, tension, or hostility. I ask you to intervene with wisdom and justice. Help me respond not with fear or revenge, but with trust in your protection. Teach me to act with integrity and restraint, believing that you see all things and defend what is right. Lord, help me trust you when circumstances suggest defeat or failure. There are moments when obstacles appear too great and solutions too distant. In those moments, remind me that outcomes are not determined by appearances alone. Teach me to trust that you are at work beyond what I can perceive. Strengthen my faith so that I may continue forward even when the path feels uncertain. I ask you, God, to protect my heart from bitterness. When opposition or misunderstanding persists, it is easy to grow resentful or hardened. Help me remain gentle and open, trusting that you will address injustice in your time. Teach me to release my need for vindication and place it into your hands. Let peace grow within me as I trust you to act with wisdom and fairness. Lord, help me recognize that true safety is found in closeness to you. When fear tempts me to withdraw, hide, or isolate myself, draw me back into trust. Teach me that turning toward you brings strength rather than weakness. Let my confidence grow as I learn to rely on you more deeply, even when circumstances feel threatening. I ask you, God, to strengthen my prayer when fear is strong. Teach me that prayer is not about perfect words, but about honest presence. Help me cry out to you without hesitation, trusting that you hear me. Let prayer become my refuge, a place where fear is transformed into trust and anxiety into peace. Lord, guide my thoughts when fear exaggerates reality. When my mind imagines the worst outcomes, gently bring me back to truth. Help me remember past moments when you sustained me through difficulty. Let these memories become anchors of hope, reminding me that you have been faithful before and will remain faithful now. I place before you, God, my need for reassurance. At times, I long for signs that everything will be okay. Teach me to trust you, even when reassurance does not come in visible ways. Help me believe that your presence is enough, even when certainty feels distant. Let faith grow not from constant confirmation, but from deep relationship with you. Lord, help me face each challenge with courage rooted in trust. When fear urges me to retreat, remind me that you walk beside me. Give me strength to take the next step, even when I cannot see the whole path. Teach me that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward while trusting you. I ask you, God, to guard my heart from despair when pressures persist. When relief feels delayed and exhaustion grows, help me rest in you rather than giving up. Teach me patience and perseverance, trusting that you sustain me day by day. Let hope remain alive within me, nourished by your presence. Lord, help me recognize that I am never abandoned. Even when others turn away or misunderstand me, you remain near. Teach me to draw comfort from this truth. Let your companionship be enough when human support feels limited. Help me trust that you walk with me through every trial. Mary, gentle mother, I turn to you as one who trusted God amid uncertainty and danger. You knew fear, confusion, and vulnerability, yet you remained faithful. Teach me to trust God as you did, holding his promises close even when the future felt unclear. Walk with me as I learn to place my safety and peace entirely in God's hands. Lord, help me live each day with confidence rooted in you. Teach me not to be ruled by fear or intimidation, but by trust in your protection. Let my actions reflect calm assurance rather than anxiety. Help me become a source of peace to others, even when my own heart has been tested. I ask you, God, to help me rest tonight in your care. As the day ends, teach me to release every worry, every fear, and every unresolved concern into your hands. Let my sleep be peaceful, sustained by the knowledge that you watch over me. Teach me to trust that tomorrow will also be held by your grace. As I go forward, Lord, help me remember that you are my shield, my refuge, and my strength. When fear rises, remind me to turn toward you. Let trust replace anxiety and peace replace unrest. Help me walk with quiet confidence, knowing that you sustain me. With gratitude and trust, I offer this prayer to you. Thank you for being my protector, my defender, and my peace. I place my life into your hands, confident that you will guard me, strengthen me, and lead me safely through every challenge. I rest in you now and always, trusting that you are with me every step of the way. Amen. Save this prayer, share it with someone who feels overwhelmed, and return whenever fear or pressure surrounds your heart.